Hi, it's Kerrie from Kerries Corner. I hope you guys are doing really great today. It is Tuesday, September the 14th, and I'm coming to you today to post one of my first videos for Kerries Corner. And what we're going to talk to you today about is the importance of how DIY can truly save you thousands of dollars. As you guys have seen in the last few months, I've been posting some videos on my YouTube channel about my new building that I have built. My new building houses a couple of things, or actually several things, to be quite honest. It houses KDS Insurance Services. That is my insurance agency, my remote agency. It's a totally virtual office. But having said that, you still need to have a place that you can work from, that you can have confidentiality for my clients, a place to store all of their very important documentation with secure premises. And the reason I made the decision to do that was really from COVID. I had two locations I was working out of, one in South Texas and one in North Texas, and I just really decided, COVID kind of pushed me into the decision that I really needed to put everything into one location, and I was spending an absolute fortune on commercial rent. And so my husband and I made the decision to build my own facility, state of the art, has the most up-to-date technology available for my clients and for myself. Everything in the insurance industry today is done electronically. Just about everything, 99.9% is done electronically. And so for my clients, it's great. You know, they don't have to go anywhere. They can reach me 24/7. We can do video conferencing. We can do just about anything that needs to be done. And so I made the decision about a year ago that we were going to build this building. And it is approximately 640 square feet. We put it on a concrete slab. And then we had the shell of the building built by a company that builds steel buildings. And so I made the decision to go that way, and then we were going to build out the shell of the building so we could finance it and do it bit by bit, so we didn't have to have so much money up front. Because technically speaking, when you contract somebody to build a building, you take the materials that you buy, the cost of your materials, and you normally multiply that by 3 or 4, depending on the contractor, to come up with the total amount due. So let's just say, for example, this building, it's 640 square feet. And to build a building like this out, you're looking at anywhere from $100 to $150 per square foot, depending on the type of build out that you do. So you multiply that by the square footage, and you come up with about $7,000, give or take. Plus, then you take your concrete. This building is 16 by 40, and so we have I think it's a 4-inch slab. That's roughly $1,000 to put the slab up. And then the building shell itself came in at right at $8,000. Okay, so then you take all of the rest of the build out on top of it, because you've got to include your wood, your electrical, your sheetrock, your land preparation, your city and county fees that you would have to pay. You've got internet you've got to come up with. You've got flooring, lighting, AC, fixtures, electrical, permits, insurance, fixtures, appliances, water heaters, toilets, sinks, lighting, wood, beams, shiplap, fans. I mean, you name it, and you've got to have it. So you take all that into consideration, you add all that up, and just the basic costs alone are going to be about $14,000 just in materials, okay, give or take a few. So then you take that number, and if you subcontract it out to somebody, or if you have somebody do it for you and you don't do it yourself, you take that number and you multiply it by 3. So we've got 1,000 in concrete. We've got about 8,000 in build out on the interior, and then the building itself, which is another, I think was 7 or 8, I can't remember exactly. So you add all that up and you're looking at $16,000. And then you multiply that by 3, and you can see that you're now way over. Well, 16 times 3. Let's just add that up. My math is not real good today, so let's just see what that comes out to. 16 divided by 3, you're talking at $48,000 for this type of building, where it's got all the modern conveniences. It's got telephones, it's got internet, it's got security, air conditioning, because you know, down in Texas you can't live in the summers without air conditioning. No way. And so if you were to rent this building, if you were to go find a building that's this big, you would be probably looking at about $1,200 to $1,500 a month in rent. That's a lot of money to be spending on a commercial space that you have no investment in. You're just basically throwing that money right out the window. So we made the decisions to combine the agencies, put them into one, and then we also wanted a home for the other ventures that we have. That are housed out of this building too. Kerries Corner, this is my new business, and this is all about DIY. This is about making available to you a resource for everything DIY, not just in my office building, but in my farmhouse. You've seen my tour that was done on Live It in Country, so you can revisit all of that information. I've got so many videos that are going to be posted with this build, so you can see the electrical, the framing, the plumbing, all of that. We have all of those videos that we're currently sifting through, and we're going to be making those available to you on my YouTube channel, as well as my son's YouTube channel, which is JW Exclusives, and my husband's woodworking channel. So all of those videos are going to be available to you for DIY. So basically what it all boils down to at the end of the day is you're looking at spending a third instead of three times that amount. So you can see that the value of DIY, if you can do it and if you have the skill set to do it, obviously you have to have the skill set. You've got to be able to work with somebody on a DIY project that can do all of these things. Because you still got to meet all the same guidelines. You still got to meet your permits, and you've got to have insurance. You've got to have all of that. So you have to be able to build it out into what's going to be an acceptable building. And so making that available to you through my Kerries Corner is a huge opportunity. Those videos are going to be available. I'm not sure if we're going to do that on sort of a membership basis yet, or how we're going to do that, but there's going to be volumes and volumes of videos that are going to be available to you as one of my customers at Kerries Corner. Not only that, but you're going to have access to all of these products that are available to you, as well as custom pieces. So things that you see in my farmhouse and things that you see in this office building are things that are going to be made available for you for purchase at Kerries Corner's website, and that address is www.kerriescorner.com. It's just about complete. We're 95% there. We're just waiting on our merchant services to come on board, so you can actually order and pay for what you want yourself, which I think is important. I want it to be very smooth and simple and not complicated, but most importantly, it needs to be secure to protect your money that you want to spend. We're also going to have those custom pieces available to you. So all of those custom pieces are going to be listed in the product section, so you can see what's available. And if there's a specific piece that you have in mind that you would like some assistance on, we do have the capability to actually draw plans up and give you the specifics that you would need to do it yourself. We can provide you with the specific plans, and then you'd be able to take those plans and then build whatever it is that you're looking for. A great example of this is my laundry room in my farmhouse. Those videos are all going to be a part of Kerries Corner. You can also see some of those videos, you know, the picture type part of it, not the instructional part of it, but the actual video showing you those items will also be on my YouTube channel, which is Kerrie Devlin Scroggins. I have several entities that I post videos for using my YouTube channel. So, you know, this is the reason I'm doing what I'm doing. I want to make DIY accessible to you, and if my experience, my husband's experience, and my son's experience can help you get done what you want done, that's even better, because then we're sharing and helping, and that's what this country was founded on, was helping each other and being a community. And so that's why I've decided to do this. And of course, I'm very passionate about my farmhouse and farmhouse decor, and it's of course very popular. I have an upcoming trip to the big antique market in October, so I'm so excited to be able to go there and find some more merchandise and then make those available to you through Kerries Corner. So that's it today. I just really wanted to kind of give you a synopsis of why I've decided to do Kerries Corner and how important it can be and the kind of money you can save. It can be huge. If I had not done this building myself, and I had, you know, would have to go out and get a loan to have it built by somebody else, I wouldn't be sitting here today, because it's just so expensive. $50,000 basically. If you look at everything that we would have spent from start to finish, that's a lot of money to invest. And yes, it is for business, but doing it this way has helped us pay as we go, if you will. And it just makes it easier when you have a business where you're not putting so much money up, you know, out up front. And also on the personal side, you know, why not save some money? If you can do it yourself and you have the time and the patience, you're just not exactly sure what to do, but you can go find that help, and that's exactly what Kerries Corner is all about, then great. Then I've met my goal in that I can help you have the things that you want and save some money at the same time. So that's it for today. I did just want to, you know, pop in here and kind of give you an idea of why we're going to be doing what we're doing. It is important because, you know, we all need to save money. Well, I shouldn't say that. We all like to save money. We may not necessarily need to save money, but it sure is nice to keep the money in your pocket instead of laying it out to somebody else. And so if I can help you do that, great. I'm all about that. I'm all about that with Kerries Corner, and I'm all about that with KDS Insurance Services. I'm here to help you in any way we can. So, having said that, you can reach me on Facebook. We've got Kerries Corner on Facebook. The website will launch probably within the next week. The credit card servicing will be ready to go when that website is launched. And then if there's something specific that you want, and you just don't know how to go about it, and it's a piece that you have a picture of, absolutely send it to us and we'll be able to figure it out. My husband is a draftsman, so we're going to be able to make those services available to you. It'll be very easy, it'll be very simple, it'll be DIY. That's what DIY is all about, making it easy for you to do for yourself at a discounted price. So anyways, I hope you have a great rest of the week. We're raining down here in Houston. I don't know where you are, but I hope wherever it is that you are, that you're safe, that you have a great rest of the week, and I will catch you in the next video. God bless, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.